Hello, this is Practice It, exercise 8.20, contains rectangle. The problem reads, add the following accessory methods to your rectangle class from the previous exercises. Make sure you guys check those previous exercises out before attempting this problem. And this method is supposed to return whether the given point or coordinates lie inside the bounds of this rectangle. The edges are included. For example, a rectangle with x equals 2, y equals 5, width equals 8, height equals 10 will return true for any point from 2, 5 through 10, 15 inclusive. Okay, so we'll start out by writing down our methods. So public boolean contains int x, int y. Okay, and then we'll do public boolean contains point p, close that off. Okay, so we need to be able to check whether everything is contained within the boundaries that we have set. Okay, so we're going to just try to fit everything inside a single return statement just to make it simple. So this first method is going to check for that. Okay, so we're gonna say return this dot x is less than or equal to. So keyword over here is inclusive. So make sure everything is less than or equal to. Make sure the equal to is there. Okay, so like that. Okay, so that is going to, let me draw like a picture of like a rectangle to show you. I think that would make more sense. Okay, so excuse my drawing, but this first one is going to check. So make sure you guys remember that this is x and this is y, right? So this one's going to check that the x coordinate is greater than or equal to the left edge. So right over here, this first one gonna check that our x coordinate is less than this side. Okay, and the second one is we're gonna do x is less than or equal to this dot x plus width, which will account for this side over here. Okay, and then we'll do our y's now. So make sure there's the y. So we'll say this dot y is less than or equal to y. Okay, so that's going to be checking for the bottom edge of our rectangle. And then our next one, and y is less than or equal to this dot y plus height, which is going to be checking for our top over here. Okay, and then if you're wondering why, so these two, think of it as our like base points, and then in order for us to check for this, we need to add our width to check for that, and then from our base we need to add our height to check for this, like that. Pretty simple. Okay, and then now now that we have checked for our boundaries, we need to check whether it contains point P, right? So this one's going to be pretty simple. We just need to do return and then contains, which is literally checking if it contains anything. And then from P, from a previous exercise, we used a function called get x and get y to check for our x and y. So p.get x, p.get y, and close that off. And then that way it should check for point P. And then let's run everything to make sure everything is correct. And yep, all our test cases are passed, meaning we did everything correctly. That wraps up this question, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.